Hey guys, we got this 65 Mustang here in our chassis dyno. It has one of our GoPort EFI systems on it, and we thought it was a great opportunity to show you guys the difference between a port EFI system and one of our Go EFI throttle body EFI systems. Here we are under the hood of the Mustang over here. This is the GoPort EFI system. The cool thing with this system is that the ECU is built directly into the throttle body, making all of your wiring super simple underneath the hood. We also have other systems like the UltraPort systems and the UltraRam systems, which have either a 4-barrel throttle body or it's a full intake with an LS throttle body up front. Those systems have a computer that you mount off board and a wiring harness that goes to it. There's really not a big difference on how the fuel injection works, it's just more of an appearance thing. The cool thing about this is the ECU will command the injector and it sprays fuel directly at the back of the valve. So when that valve opens, fuel is immediately into that cylinder. The big difference on a throttle body EFI system is we're injecting fuel all the way up here, up in the throttle body. So it's got to go down into the intake manifold. And then when the valve opens, it's pulling fuel in. And there's a little bit of a duration of time between fuel being commanded into the intake versus when it makes it to the cylinder. So when we're talking about doing like cold starts and acceleration adjustments in the software with the port systems, that's a much easier adjustment because it's much more precise because we're adding fuel closer to that cylinder. So here we have both the throttle body EFI and the port EFI systems right here. This is just an intake manifold, but it shows you where the injectors would go and your cylinder head's sitting right here. So we're injecting fuel right at the source. So the distance that we got to go to get into the cylinder is no more than a couple inches, maybe 3 at most. Now, if we're doing a throttle body EFI system, it'd be sitting on top of the intake and we're injecting fuel just above these butterflies. So what happens is we got to go in through the throttle body and we're injecting fuel in the plenum, and fuel will be atomized sitting in the plenum waiting for a cylinder to pull the fuel in. So if there's a command for fuel, like you're accelerating, the system's gonna dump fuel and it's just gotta wait for a valve to open, and then that fuel's gonna be pulled all the way down into the cylinder. It doesn't seem like a lot, but it does impact your tuning with that distance. This is gonna be closer to 10, 12 inches of travel that the fuel needs to travel to make it into the cylinder to make your power. So when it comes to an adjustment on a throttle body EFI system, your acceleration enrichment and your cold start has to be a little bit more gross, more like higher volume, like a larger amount of fuel. Whereas you could be a little more precise when you're injecting directly at the back of the valve because that fuel is just sitting there waiting for that valve to open. So I hope that kind of explains the difference between the two EFI systems. It's not really a deal breaker one way or another. That's just the inherent differences between the systems. I still go with the big statement of if you got a stock engine and you're just trying to get something on and running, the throttle body EFI systems are hard to beat. There's not a lot of components involved to them. They're really simple, they run, and they're reliable. Whereas the port injection systems give you more tuning adjustments and more ability to modify things, and it's a little more precise with the power that it's making. So I generally recommend these guys more when you have someone that wants to do a lot of tuning and thinks that's kind of a fun thing to go. If you're trying to bolt on something and just go, it is more cost invasive just because it's a throttle body and then the intake and the fuel rails and more injectors, but it gives you that more precision with that. So I hope that kind of explains the difference between your throttle body EFI system and your port EFI systems. If you have any additional questions with the differences of the two systems, please comment them down below and check us out next time.